everybody, and welcome to episode 7 of the Minnie Mice. Yeah. I am Mama Cynthia, and these are my two daughters.
I'm Anissa.
I'm Sienna.
And we are happy to have you guys here. Thanks for joining us today. I hope everybody had a great Friday. We're going to start with the big news today, the breaking news. As you can probably see on our set, we have the alien buckets are back.
They back.
These
are mans
back.
All back.
I mean, we were there at the parks this morning, and the lines were crazy.
Yeah, we were lucky enough to get one before this trip, though.
Yeah, we were lucky enough to get one before.
We had a friend pick one up for us.
Yes.
We're like, we didn't win.
Thank you.
Yes, but today, and this week we were asked to pick some up for a couple of our friends, and that's what we did. And
true love.
It was actually pretty chaotic. I mean, there were people, I don't know if anyone saw my story today, but there were people with big bags, giant bags full of alien popcorn buckets. And I don't know how they do it because it says one per guest, but I think maybe they go around to each popcorn vendor and just get a bunch, because the people in front of us, there was about 4 people in front of us that had giant, like bigger than duffel bag size bags full of alien buckets. And then they had them around their necks. And then they had kids sitting down at the tables next to them that had the popcorn buckets around their necks and on their tables. So it was pretty crazy. I mean, it felt like Black Friday at Disneyland today.
Oh gosh. Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah, it was crazy. But I did
crazy.
Yeah, not as violent, but it was still pretty crazy.
Yeah.
A CM told us today that they were prepared this time around for the chaos, since they ran out early on. So
yeah, they said the first time they weren't ready for the big crowd, and they didn't have as much as they do this time.
Right. But today, they said they should at least have enough to last the weekend. But getting some DMs from some people today saying that they were in line just a little while ago, and they said they maybe have enough till tonight. So if you guys are around and you're in the parks today, make sure you get your bucket.
Go pick him up.
So, yep, that was the big news today. And I'm like, everywhere you look today in the park, everybody had an alien bucket around their neck. It was pretty crazy. And some had like 3 or 4 of them around their neck. But everywhere you turned, it was just alien.
But the weirdest thing was the longest line we saw was the one for the Sully. Even though the alien bucket dropped again today, the biggest line we saw was the Sully.
Probably because the Sully bucket is an AP, so anyone can get it.
That is true.
Very true.
There is just a bigger craze for the alien buckets right now. But when we did pass by the Sully line today, it was like a ride line. It was pretty intense how long that line was.
It was all infested.
Yes, it was infested today. And the park itself wasn't really that packed, but the lines for the buckets were definitely infested.
That's where everyone was
at.
We
waited like 35 minutes.
And people were like, why are all these people in line for popcorn? But
Boy.
Clearly they don't get the hype.
I don't like popcorn that much.
I know. So in other park news, if you haven't already heard, DCA is hosting a PIXAR Pier premiere event on June 22nd, the day before its actual opening day. The first look event is going to cost guests $299. Oh
boy.
My gosh. Like,
that's insane.
Really?
Yeah.
For the day before? I don't know. I'm sorry.
How many things you can do
I'm fine
with that
waiting
money?
one more day and not having to pay $299.
It's insane.
Don't you think?
You might end up spending that
I
much
can
on
wait.
merchandise.
I can wait.
Probably. I mean, I'm definitely going to wait just one more day. Even if I have to wait a few more days after, which I'm sure we might have to experience everything that we want to experience because of the high crowd.
Have to go when it opens.
Well, of course we'll be there opening day. I'm just saying, I'm not going to pay the $299 just to go the day before.
I
But
guess it's kind of like special because it's like VIP, you know.
It is.
And
this is what they're going to offer. Guests will be some of the first to ride the new PIXAR Pier attractions, such as the new Incredicoaster and the newly rethemed Pell Around, which is basically like the big giant Mickey wheel that they have.
I'll do it.
Yeah. So those will be two of the new ones, and then there's still the Toy Story Mania. But guests will also get to experience complimentary eats and treats. So I would say get your money's worth, but they're saying it's only one sample item from each vendor. So you're not really going to get your money's worth on food. But you also get to experience fun photo ops and character encounters, boardwalk games, and live entertainment, meaning there's going to be a DJ present.
Ooh.
Plus so much more that I'm sure we'll all see on social media. So
Be like, oh, that's why.
yes. Yes, we have Alyssa and Magic and Tiger Lily Adventures both saying so much churro money. It is a lot of churro money. So I mean, me personally, I'll save there's 4 of us, so that's $1,200 for 4 of us to go. No, I'm good. I'm good. I mean, God bless the people that can go and want to go and are going. I mean, more power to you. So I hope you guys have fun, and I hope you take some really great pictures for the rest of us to see. So
rub it in our faces, please.
Yeah. I mean, I want to see pictures. You better take $300 worth of pictures.
Seriously.
Yes. So in other park news, there are new ears coming our way, people. We all saw the craze with the rose gold ears, and then the not so crazy craze with the millennial pink ears. But now get ready for Disney's newest release, the rainbow ears. These beauties will make their way into the park sometime this summer, although we are not positive, but rumor has it they will be released at the end of May. But we shall see. And I don't know if anybody's got a chance to actually see the ears online. They're actually really beautiful.
I don't like them.
They're rainbow ears.
Seen them.
Yeah,
Are
they're
they like the style, like kind of like where they're like puffy and then they have the
They
bow?
look
Or
just
do
like
have
these.
the rose
They look
gold?
kind of like your guys' ears, but more like rainbow.
I like these ones
So
more
they
than
don't
the
look
ones I
like
saw.
the
These
rose
are more
gold
like-
style with that kind of bow.
Yeah, I would say. Oh, well, your guys just have bows. No. The bow's not like different. Oh, we have to look at the picture.
Yeah, I haven't seen
Yeah,
them.
you got to look at the picture. But
I'm
they
not
do look
huge.
really pretty, and it gives a whole new option for more people out there. So they're pretty.
Nah,
I haven't seen them.
I don't like them that much.
You don't like
No,
them? No.
I didn't think they were that pretty.
I think they're pretty.
Honestly.
Well, it's okay. In more park news, just this week was released Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party has been announced for this year.
I'm ready to go.
It returns starting September 7th, and it goes all the way till Halloween. And tickets are going to go on sale June 5th to all AP holders, and then June 12th to the general public. Oogie Boogie will once again take over DCA. In Cars Land, you'll be able to celebrate Halloween as Radiator Springs turns into Radiator Screams. Mater's Jamboree will transform into Mater's Graveyard. And Anissa's favorite, Guardians of the Galaxy, will be transforming into Monsters After Dark. Plus so much more that we will eventually cover as we get closer to Halloween. Tickets range from $95 per person to $130 per person, depending on what day and time you choose. So book now if you plan on attending. So should be fun.
I want to do it
I
so
wanna
bad.
do it too.
Yep.
I mean, just being there during Halloween, I think is the coolest
Okay.
time.
Oh,
I'm
we
gonna
had
take
a blast.
wild guess. I'm guessing the most expensive day is Halloween.
I'm pretty sure it is. I know it has all the times and dates and prices on the website that you guys can find anywhere on
I wanna
Disney's
do it.
website.
I'm not gonna lie. I think I liked the Guardians of the Galaxy Monsters After Dark more.
Yeah, I remember.
I
you
thought
guys
it
saying
was
that
cooler.
the best. Mm-hmm.
I thought it was cooler.
But do you have to ride the first one to understand the second one?
You don't
doesn't
have
really
to,
matter?
but it makes more sense.
That is the popular opinion. The Disney Wizard Monsters After Dark is a better version, and the price does go up
I like
closer
it
to
more.
Halloween. That is true. Okay, now to Anissa's favorite portion. We're gonna talk food.
Food.
That's
Who doesn't
Anissa's
love
favorite.
food?
Yes. So
Okay, so food. Clarabelle's in DCA has a few new items or brought back some old favorites, but there's beer floats are available, which I heard were terrible.
Wait, what?
Which I heard
So
were
it's not a
good.
root beer float? It's
no,
No,
it's
like
like
actual
beer,
beer.
like actual beer, like
I wouldn't
alcohol.
know, but I'm just saying I've heard.
Yeah.
Flavors such as Henry's Hard Soda, Mom?
Guinness extra stout.
I don't know English. And hard root beer. Also offering right now the Mom,
Sandia nada.
which is basically a watermelon sorbet layered with fresh watermelon chunks.
Yum.
House-made
Tamarindo sauce.
and
is that?
tahini seasoning.
What is
It's like
tamarindo?
that Mexican. Daddy knows what it is. Tamarind.
Tamarindo.
I'll pretend I'll pretend I know.
Yes,
Japanese.
let's just pretend. But I need that. And Disney Fever fam agrees that she needs that too. Yes.
Boy.
Or I don't know if it's John or Alicia, but they agree.
Someone needs it.
And last but not least, the michelado.
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 I fail at being Mexican.
Yes.
Which is an ice cold amber beer with spiced tomato and lime sorbet. Yep, house made
Tamarindo sauce.
and tahini.
Ooh, that sounds good
That
too.
does
Yeah,
sound-
I don't know.
No, that doesn't sound too good.
I would know. Okay, Flo's Diner also has a new menu, starting with the KA cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger.
Like ka-chow?
Like
Boy, then
ka-chow.
why is it KA?
Exactly. Cheeseburger.
KA.
Like ka-chow? Ka-cheeseburger? Okay,
That's
continue.
like saying the
Ka-chow.
at.
Yes, we need it, Alicia.
Like when
we
it's
need
when
it,
it's
girl.
in capitals like that, it makes you think KT.
It's just so you can emphasize
You
it.
just said Katie.
Okay,
Okay.
moving forward.
But I don't English.
Literally. Go ahead.
Okay. So
Starting with the cheeseburger. Go ahead. No, go
ahead.
ahead. Go ahead. A 3rd-pound Angus beef patty with cheddar cheese, a Thousand Island dressing, and caramelized onions, all on a sesame seed bun.
Wow.
Do you want to keep going?
no, go ahead.
Oh, Flo's is also offering albacore tuna sandwich and a turkey bacon avocado
Ooh,
sandwich.
I love albacore.
I know that's a
like
popular thing in our home. Not for me exactly, but it's good. If comfort food is more your style, Flo's is going to be offering chicken noodle soup, a fried chicken plate with garlic mashed potatoes, gravy, and veggies. There's also going to be a Cobb salad option, an all-new pot pie with flaky pie crust, creamy sweet corn, potato, chilies, and cheddar cheese, served with fresh fruit to balance all that out.
Why didn't you tell me about that? That sounds amazing.
I'm sorry.
Chicken.
I'm
Fried
sorry.
chicken's
I'm
always
sorry.
good.
No, pot pie.
But it's
what?
like funny, like all this full, rich, high calorie food, and then it comes with a side of fruit.
Well,
So,
you burn it all off.
yeah.
Like you may as well just get fries. Like you can't make that healthy.
I know. And then for the kids, there will be micro burgers, chicken fenders instead of tenders, Max mac and cheese, or the tail light turkey slider. All these kid dishes are served with fresh fruit, baby carrots, and choice of a small milk or small water bottle. So don't forget after your meal to grab one of their new milkshakes or a dessert.
Ooh.
They're rotating desserts like their strawberry pie. There will also be blue plate specials listed daily, so make sure you guys check them out. So that is all for park news right now.
I'll take one of everything.
Yeah, all of that sounds really
I
good.
will.
Like
Listen,
from
magic.
all of that we just listed, what would you guys want to try from all of that?
From the Flo's?
Yeah,
Fried chicken.
Fried chicken?
I think the fried
Chicken
chicken
is
too.
one of my favorite
Chicken
things
pot
to
pie
eat.
too, because I love chicken pot pie, especially from KFC.
Chicken and Popeyes.
Right. All right. Now we're going to go to our podcast questions.
I'm
and
ready.
we want to thank you guys so much for participating in this week's podcast. Trivia. I'm sorry. I didn't mean this week's podcast. I meant this week's lives and joining in on our trivia. We had a blast with everybody. So we
was
got
fun.
some great questions this week, and Sienna is going to start by reading the questions, and then we'll each give our answers.
Disney Hula Girl 24 asked, "What's your favorite ride at Disneyland?" My favorite ride out of all of them is Hyperspace Mountain. Not just Space Mountain, Hyperspace Mountain.
That
It
is
was
good.
so amazing
Which
the
is
first time I
seasonal.
read it. I cried.
Yeah, it was great. It was a lot of fun. For me, it's always Big Thunder Mountain. Big Thunder Mountain's my favorite.
I gotta say Guardians of the Galaxy. Always. Even though it's not in Disneyland, it's my favorite ride.
But what is your favorite ride in Disneyland?
hyperspace for sure.
Those are great ones. Those are definitely great ones.
All right, next question. Disney Hula Girl 24 would also ask, would you bring back the Mad Tea Party if you could? I said yes. It was the only area where I could actually like fully be myself and there was no judgment and everyone was all crazy and dancing and the music was fire.
And then
And-
the end with the guitar when they play
Yeah.
When You Wish Upon a
Oh,
Star.
that was
Oh my gosh,
awesome.
and they did like a little Walt tribute. It was so fun and it was so
Cotton
magical.
Candy Lemonade.
And boy, and talk. And not to mention the cotton candy lemonade. It was like the only other place besides the Cove Bar, and I didn't have to go like sit, whatever you say. Go like in a restaurant. It was just out, and I miss it. So yes,
miss
I
it.
would. I miss it bad.
Yeah. In a heartbeat, for sure, Mad Tea Party. We loved the vibe and all the dancing, and it was just so much fun. I mean, as you guys all see, Anissa loves to dance. We love to dance. And it's just a great spot to just unwind and just, it's dark, so no one can really see you that much. So you can just have a great time without very little judgment around you. So it was fun. I loved it, and I would bring it back definitely in a heartbeat.
I would definitely bring it back, and I plan to when I work there, if they let me.
All right.
And cotton candy lemonade, I got it every time. They'd always give me the little ice cube for free.
So hashtag bring back Mad Tea Party.
You know what else I
Hashtag
loved
we
about
want to bring it back.
it? The one that was right across from Mad Tea Party, it was like the villains dancing thing, where you'd go into that like studio, and then there'd be a bunch of villains. And they'd play music and dance. I always thought that was like connected somehow.
Lots of hearts for bringing back the Mad Tea Party.
Oh, yeah.
Everything in that area, I would like to bring back.
Oh, yes.
I miss it bad.
So much fun. So much fun. Oh, okay. Next question. Disney Wish Upon a Star. What's your favorite thing to do at the parks? For me, it's rides and interaction with my Disney family and friends and just people in general.
I say get on rides, because that's like the main thing you do at Disneyland. That's like what Disneyland's really.
Well, it's not what it's all about.
Well,
but
not what it's all about. It's what it is, though. Because do people go say, "Oh, I want to go to Disneyland because they have"? Well, actually, Anissa might say this because they have good food.
boy, I'm trying to get roasted. No, me too. Same what Mom said. I like rides and being with my Disney fam. Yep.
And interaction with people in general is always our thing. We kind of like that.
Yeah.
And it's what we're drawn to, I think. So we
Next.
like all that. Disney Wish Upon a Star also asked, have you visited all the Disney parks?
No.
No, we have not.
No,
but
we
we
want
eventually
to.
want
I
to.
want to.
I want to visit Shanghai the most.
Shanghai, yes.
That's like my dream,
I
the
want to go on
ultimate
their
dream.
Pirates ride. It looks awesome.
That is definitely the mutual answer. Okay. Disney Wish Upon a Star also asked, how long have you guys been annual pass holders? I honestly can't even remember at this point, but it's been years.
Yeah.
So
A long time.
a long time. Definitely
Been
a long
very
time.
time.
OMG Marcus P. If they got rid of all the food at the parks, what food would you save if you could save one? This was a hard question.
So hard, Marcus.
Yes. But for me, and I think it was
We all voted chimichanga.
we all
Chimichanga.
agreed at chimichanga. I
That's
mean,
bomb.
chimichanga, not only is it tastes so good and it just hits the spot, it's definitely a grab and go item. So you
Yeah.
can carry it around and eat. You don't have to be sitting down with a fork and a plate and all that. You just grab it and go. And it's delicious.
It's so good. But as far as treats go, my Mickey pretzels,
Oh, yeah.
the chocolate covered, like, those are my favorite things in the
And
world.
Anissa found them today. Usually we don't find them, and today
Yes,
she found
because
them.
they discontinued it, and then they brought it back in a new bag, and then they stopped doing it, and then they put them in boxes for like $15 so they could steal my money, and then they brought back the bag again. I was like, boy,
You're happy about
She
that.
saw it today and literally screamed inside the store.
I did.
And then Anissa was like, I'm not sharing.
Nope. OMG Marcus P asked another question. If you could create your own popcorn bucket, what would it be?
I said Winnie the Pooh because he's my favorite, and that'd just be so cute. Like a little Winnie the Pooh, just like the Solly bucket. You open it from the back. Or like a jar of honey.
Oh, that would be cute.
And you open the top.
Oh.
Yeah, that would be really
That's
cute.
actually really
a jar
cute.
of honey with like a little poo on the top that
Yeah,
opens
and then
it.
you open it, and then you just like take out the popcorn.
Oh, I like
Yes.
that idea.
I
That's
would
a great
get that.
idea, Sienna.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Very good idea. I like that.
I also have some universal popcorn buckets.
Well, that is true. That is true. TBC Watson says Groot. That would be his popcorn bucket, or her, he or she. Not
Your
sure.
popcorn bucket?
Their okay, my popcorn bucket. It's already been created, and I want it. I've missed out on it, and if anyone is out there that knows where I can get one, the Cinderella carriage popcorn bucket.
So pretty.
I want it so bad. I missed out on it, and it really bums me out. But I would definitely want to add it to our collection.
Yeah. Mine dream bucket has already been created.
And you
It's
have
my one from Tokyo. It's Dumbo. I'm sure you guys have seen it.
Mm-hmm.
My baby right there. But yeah, that's all. That's what I would have created, to be honest.
Anissa carries it around the park like this.
Like,
I literally
like
don't
her
let
little
a
baby.
single person touch it. People look at it and I'm like, boy, don't stare for too long.
And no one's allowed to touch it.
No,
Yes.
I protect that thing with my life.
So if anyone does see my Cinderella bucket out there and it's not like a crazy amount, $100 or anything like that, let me know, please. Or if you know someone that has it and would like to get rid of it, let me know.
Who would want to get rid of it?
I'm just saying, you never know. There might be
No.
somebody
Is
out
it-
there.
I don't know what it's from.
I really want it. That's what I want. OMG Marcus says Sienna, that is amazing. Sienna is amazing, and that is a great idea.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay. OMG Marcus asks again another. Ooh, Marcus is on it. Look all these questions he gave us. If money didn't matter, what would be your ultimate dream piece of Disney merch? For me, I would say either the big old sparkly castle that they have
yeah.
in the
That
that
one's so
case.
pretty.
It's beautiful. I would like that, or keep it simple. Not that crazy expensive, but I still really, really want it. And it's the classic Disneyland sign. You know,
Yeah.
the one that looks like the original
Yeah.
sign.
The
that
one
you have.
that's at the Mr. like right by the Mr. Lincoln.
Mm-hmm. That's the sign I want, and I hope to one day have in my house. So I definitely want that.
Me, I want one of the Winnie the Pooh glass statues that they have at the animation studio store.
Mm-hmm.
They're just so pretty. And like, also, what would be cool is I want the Pinocchio of those little boxes
Oh,
in the animation
Oh, yeah.
studio. And then I like the Pinocchio one because I
Where
like
it lights
it's-
up, right?
It's Geppetto, and he's like making Pinocchio, and he's sitting.
Yeah. I would want that, but in Dumbo. But I've also seen this painting right by the Lincoln Theater. It's, what store is it called technically?
I don't know.
I don't know what it's called, but it's right
It's
by
like literally right when you walk into Disneyland on the right side. If you go through the right side, past like where they sell some ears, you go in the store to the right, and they have these paintings that are all expensive. And there's a Dumbo one, and it's him
How
and
much
his
is
mom,
it?
and it's $2,000. I'm like, to have that hanging in my room though,
Oh, yeah.
I'll read the next one.
beautiful.
Okay, go ahead, baby. Sorry.
Since it is
Who's
Pi-
asking the question?
Oh, OMG Marcus P asked, since it is Pixar Fest right now, what are each of your favorite Pixar short films? I said Lava because it's adorable, and it's like
It makes me
the
cry. I don't like
connection
it.
between them.
It's so,
So
beautiful.
sweet.
I love it
I
too.
also like.
I do like it. It's just
So
sad.
you're like rooting for him the entire time. Like, come on, give him a woman.
I also like Bounding. I think that's what it's called.
Uh-huh.
With the sheep, because it like shows like a good lesson. Because it's like where the sheep, like he's always known as this like beautiful sheep with all his fur or whatever wool, and then one day gets shaved and he's like no one likes him, and then he was taught the true meaning, like what matters on the inside, and so he would always bounce to show like off his true talents.
Yeah. That's good, Sienna.
So those are my favorite.
All right.
Yeah.
Anissa.
I said Piper. I saw this one for the first time, or maybe I saw it before. I don't remember, but
Yes, you
I
have
saw
seen
it.
it before.
I don't remember seeing it though.
It was
I
before
saw
Finding Dory.
Boy. Okay, well, I saw it. Gee, she knows me better than I do, I guess. But I saw it. It was playing in DCA. They had like the Pixar shorts.
It's still there.
Yeah, it's still there. Okay, I wasn't sure. But it's called Piper. It's so cute. I loved how sweet it was, and I loved the message that I found in it. It was like the little bird. He was super scared, and he just had to face his fear. And he found, like when he goes underwater and he sees everything, he's like, wow, he found the beauty within the fear that he had, and he overcame it. And he just had to change his perspective a little bit, and it just became beautiful. And I was like, my heart.
Yep, I agree 100% with Anissa. Piper was awesome. It reminded me of myself in the way that he was afraid. I'm usually the kind of person that is, that my family will say I'm afraid of everything. But it's not that I'm afraid of everything. I'm just
She's literally fear.
I'm overly cautious. I'm extremely cautious.
From inside out.
No, but seriously, like I'm a very overly cautious person. I always think it's not necessarily that it's negative, but I'm always thinking of the possible things that can happen so that I'm prepared for it. I'm very much a protector, so I have to think of every possible scenario, and that's the fear I have in me that I have to overcome, and then I've since overcome a lot of it. But when you step out and you have courage to beat your fears, a whole new life opens up to you. And so that's what I found in Piper. And I mean, just it in a sense reminded me, like this past year, like most of you all know, I lost my dad, and I have like this whole new perspective for life right now, that life is short. We only have one life. We're all each given one life, and we have to live it to the best that we can. And that goes down to the people we choose in our lives, how we choose to react to things that happen around us. I mean, everything. So I'm choosing not to let fear take over. And just seeing Piper, like I'm a grown woman, and why am I crying on Piper? It just brought all that out in me, and I just want to be like Piper.
Isn't it kind of crazy though too that it meant so much and people got such a big message out of it, and none of them said a single word?
Yeah,
isn't that insane?
It's pretty powerful.
It's powerful, and they didn't even say anything the whole time.
I mean, someone might just be like, okay, a bird, this and this, and that's how they see it. Okay, but it's also how other people see it as well.
The moral.
I'm like, these Pixar people need to stop cutting these onions.
I know, right? See, Josiah Kalin said faith over fear. Amen to that.
Yeah. Lava makes me emotional.
For sure. Yes, Lava was emotional too.
Because it's like a love story.
Yeah, but that's a different.
Yeah, it is. It is, because you hope to find love, and then he eventually finds love. It's a great little love story. But Piper was more of a life lesson for me.
I loved it.
I appreciated it so much, and I felt like I related to it a little bit more. So yeah, the message was definitely everything for me. Disney Fever fam, that's right. The message is everything. So hearts for Piper.
Okay,
yes.
so that's why I like Boundin'.
Piper's my favorite
lesson.
That was a good one too.
Lots of hearts for Piper.
Yes, lots of hearts. ONG Marcus P. Have you ever been to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party? Do you love it, and what did you love about it? If you haven't been, are you planning on going? We were literally just talking about this a little while ago. No, we have not done it yet. We really want to. We just have to # convince Charlie.
Get Charlie to say
Get
yes.
Charlie to say yes. Oh, we brought it back.
Yes, get Charlie to say yes.
Please.
That's what we want to do. There are a group of us that would like to go together. We just need
Disney
Charlie's stamp of approval.
Dad is so funny.
Get Charlie to say yes.
Yes, # get Charlie to say yes.
Oh boy,
we want to go.
Boy, easy for you to say. You don't have to drop $400.
I know. Exactly.
It's gonna be worth it.
Oh my gosh.
Because it's
He's
like
so funny.
we got nowhere else to trick or treat.
We're getting Boyd now.
Boying us. Yes, # convince Charlie. Okay, next question comes from my Disney daughter, Alyssa, and
my
Magic.
best friend. My bestest best friend.
Alyssa and Magic. What Disneyland ride that no longer exists would you want to bring back?
I said the Maliboomer because it was the one. It was right.
The pier?
Where it's on the pier. It was like, where was it by? It's like right after the symphony swings. If you keep going down,
was right
where like
there.
some benches were, it used to be like a drop up and down kind of ride. I never got to go on it because when it was open, I was too short, of course. And
You'd make it now by a few inches.
boy. I thought we weren't roasting. Anyways,
It's
I
cute.
want to do it because I never got to.
I know.
The one I would want to bring back, my mom always talks about it all the time, and I'm like, this seems cool. I think they're called the rocket rods, something like that. They're in Tomorrowland. I noticed that you were talking about them, and you showed me a video about them, and I just thought those would be cool to have.
It'd be cool.
The other rides.
I don't even remember if we ever rode them. We didn't, huh? When Anissa was a baby. I don't think we did. Okay, I know it seems boring, but I would want to bring back the People Mover. I used to
boring.
like it.
That's boring.
I know, but I mean, it was
Rusty.
just a great spot to sit, and it was nice, and I don't know, I liked it. And then it escapes me right now, but the carriages that used to go across the sky, not across the sky, but across the park in
she
the
flying.
air.
Gondolas? The gondolas?
Kind of like that, but they have them in Great America. But they're like little buckets, and then they go across the park. The name escapes me right now. I apologize, but yeah, I would.
Sky
I
Trail?
would-
Is that
No,
what they call them?
I don't know.
I don't know what you call them.
Okay,
even
next question. Alyssa and Magic also asked, "What is your favorite Disney soundtrack?"
Coco.
Coco. Sienna's is
Mine,
Coco.
I do love Coco.
Gondolas.
I love that soundtrack. It's so good. But Tarzan will always be like, Phil
love
Collins
Tarzan
did it.
too.
I saw something on Instagram. It said Phil Collins did not have to go that hard on that soundtrack, but he did it. He did it for us. That is that's like the best soundtrack.
It is a great
It's so
soundtrack.
good.
It really
Nina
is.
needs to have a connection between that soundtrack.
Yeah,
So.
for sure. But I'm just like, he went so hard.
He didn't have to do that,
Mm-hmm.
but he did it for us.
And mine is Coco. I mean, I really love it. It's so good. There's not a single song on that soundtrack that I don't love.
Anissa, what about the Dumbo soundtrack? That one's
I
pretty
know that
emotional.
it makes me really sad, but
Yeah.
Tarzan's just amazing.
Yeah.
That soundtrack.
Tarzan is a great soundtrack. It really is. I would say Coco and then Tarzan right after for sure because it's so good. Yeah, Alyssa and Magic.
Phil Collins went hard. He did that for
OMG,
us.
Marcus, gondolas. Thank you. That's
That's
what
what
they
I
were
said.
called. Yes, you're right. I'm sorry.
Boy.
Okay, boy. Carlos One Disney 4 asks, "What are your guys' thoughts on all the new live-action movie remakes coming out in the next few years?"
I'm so excited, especially for Christopher Robin, because Winnie the Pooh's my favorite. I'm really excited, especially for the merch that is coming, because there's not that much Winnie the Pooh stuff in Disneyland. And I hope they come out with that plush, because I will buy it. I mean, Dad will buy it, because I don't have any money.
Boy. I have no idea what to expect with them because I don't do trailers, but just hearing what's coming out, I'm obviously most excited for the new Dumbo that's going to be coming out. I don't even know how to explain it. I'm leaving. I'm so excited.
Yeah, but also explain your pet peeve with the movie coming out and all the merch that's going to be coming out with it.
Okay, this is how I feel, to be honest. I feel like Dumbo's very underrated.
It is.
And he is only seen in Disneyland, just the ride. There's like no merch. They have a couple like plush. They just got the backpack, and not just, but like they did like a little bit of like the Dumbo backpack, and
The ring?
I do have my ring. But there's like no Dumbo merch, and it sucks.
They have one t-shirt.
I had to get my bucket from Tokyo. But once they come out with the movie, I feel like everyone's going to have Dumbo merch, and there's going to be a bunch of fake fans. And I'm going to be like, oh, I can't even be my Dumbo, like, loving self anymore because everyone's going to be the same. And
That's how I
then,
feel, though, with some people in Star Wars. Like, they all have the merchandise, and I'm like, oh my gosh, where'd you get it? And they're like, to be honest, I haven't even seen the movie.
Adolescent Magic.
Adolescent Magic? Who's got all this Star Wars?
No, I love my boo.
I love
but
my sister.
that's how I feel. I'm like, I want it to be, it is always going to be special to me, and I'm not going to let other people that aren't really fans, like, take that away from me. I'm just saying, like,
Oh my gosh, and every
it
time
doesn't
I
belong
ask,
to me. I don't own
I know.
Dumbo. I'm just saying It's not going to be
I
the
get
same.
so
The
jealous,
good thing
though.
is that it's gonna be more accessible now with the new
That's
movie
what I
coming
told her.
out. So that is a good thing. So you will have more
Yeah. I'm
options.
I'm excited about
Yeah,
that
for
with
sure.
the new Christopher Robin movie too, because I always ask people, "Where did
But
you
then,
get
like-
that?" And they either say they made it or, "Oh, I got it in Tokyo." I'm like, "Of course."
You know, but then people like see me with Dumbo merch and it's like, oh, I have that too. And it's like, do you like Dumbo?
It's like all
yeah,
the
I like it, but it's not my favorite.
It's kind of how I feel with all the Target Disney stuff right now. Like a lot of it is so nice, but you're like, why bother? Everybody and their mother's gonna be wearing the exact
Everyone.
same thing at Disneyland. So
Like you won't
The good
catch me
times.
wearing a
Everyone
Winnie the
has it.
Pooh shirt because
No, I would be
I'm not a
mad.
real fan. I love Winnie. I think he's super cute, but I'm not a huge fan of
I
Winnie the
am.
Pooh. So you're not gonna see me like wearing it.
Yeah, I'd be mad. Would you be mad if I wear Dumbo?
Boy, you know I wouldn't allow that. I'm just saying. I don't know.
Yeah.
Everyone's
Your turn?
can have their own thing.
I'm just excited to see how all of them come out. Honestly, Disney always, goes above and beyond. So I'm really excited.
But
I'm
what are
really
you most
excited
excited
for the new Mary Poppins.
I saw that coming.
I love Emily Blunt. I love Mary Poppins. So I'm really excited to see how that one comes out.
Yeah.
Excited. Josiah Kalin is asking if you could create a themed event like Pixar Fest, Electronica, or Glow Fest, what would it be? First, let me say it has nothing to do, or maybe something to do.
Something.
Boy, it has
to do.
everything.
It has
to do.
everything to do. Sorry. So it's definitely we're stereotyping ourselves. We would all want some kind of Mexican fest.
Mexican
It would be
fest.
cool.
Would
What
it
the heck?
Like awas at every corner.
I'm not gonna lie. When they
chicharrones.
did that little area in DCA during when Coco was like coming out, that was like one of the best things they did.
And
Yeah.
you know,
and I
what
was
was
just
amazing
like,
about it?
yes.
They had my weakness, chicharrones. I could
They
eat those.
did.
And the
Yes.
awas, and they
Awa.
had
But imagine if
The
they did a
elote.
whole
They had the
fest
parfait.
dedicated to Mexican food and flavors and
Horchata.
drinks. And oh my God, that would be so
like, come on, guys,
awesome.
so good.
Yes. So, Viva Mexico.
Leave your gritos if you agree.
Yeah, leave your gritos. I don't know what that was. Sorry.
What are you doing?
Okay.
The screen went dim and she touched the screen.
Forgot it was
Boy,
in my
this is
phone.
not-
I forgot it was in my phone.
This is not a phone, Mom.
Guys, thanks for
Not even
calling
close to
me
being
out
an
on the
iPad.
live. Okay, thanks for
Exposed.
having
that
me
was
back.
funny. Sorry.
Okay.
What was that?
Disney Lover 1989. Wait, hold on real quick. Alyssa Magic, the music and dancing. Wow, please, Disney, make it happen. Yes. Yes, definitely. Okay,
Guys,
next question. Disney
pull
Lover
up.
1989. If you could create a land from a Disney movie, what would it be?
I would do
Coco.
Coco because I already have a ride. I already have a land planned.
Mm-hmm.
So
This one was
obviously.
unanimous. It's
Yeah.
definitely Coco.
I got my
Coco
notebook.
would be
I
too
got
cool.
everything, so no one think about stealing. No ideas.
Yeah, well, people are already stealing.
I know. I was so sad.
Okay, next.
It's okay.
Down to
Next
Disney.
question
The
is
Disney
Go
Monster.
ahead, Anissa.
The Disney Monster asked, what Disney movie scene always makes you cry? And for me, this was really easy. It's from Dumbo when he visits his mom when she gets locked up and then he's like swinging on her trunk and then the baby mine. That will always make me cry, mainly because of my papa. That was like our song. And we would like sing it together and watch it in bed and like it really gets me emotional.
And he would always sing it to you too.
And I sang it to him too till the day he left. It was like our song forever. So that's an instant like ball. But also Coco, of course, you know, when he sings to Coco, Mama Coco, that'll always make me cry too. But those two for sure.
Me, it's Coco. I cry every time without veil. Like the part, well, actually, people probably have seen it. The part where Hector sings to Mama Coco,
That too.
and then the ending,
Oh yeah.
and then Toy Story 3.
That wasn't on there. You stole mine.
I had said it, and then no one wrote it down.
Okay.
Boy,
Wow.
I
So
do-
we stealing answers
boy,
now?
I do cry on that one. I cry on it every time. Toy Story 3.
Mama
That
wrote
is
that
true.
first.
I wrote it. But
Well,
anyways.
technically, I had said it, but then no one wrote it down. So
Okay. It's okay. We can all cry at the same one.
Yeah.
It's all right.
I know.
Maya 133 says the scene where Mufasa dies in The Lion King gets me
my
every
God.
Why
time.
would you give it away like that?
That
What?
you gave away the ending, girl.
That's like
No, I'm
saying,
just kidding.
oh yeah, and Pinocchio.
That's the beginning.
Yeah, I mean in the beginning. That's what I meant. Sorry.
Fake
Mine
fan.
for me is Coco when Miguel sings to Mama Coco. I mean, that's just
Always.
oh,
Don't
it just
let it make you
I know
cry.
it's just so heart wrenching, and I'm just bawling every single time without fail. I bawl. And then Toy Story 3 when they're about to get burned and they're all holding each other's hands and
Okay,
they're looking at each
I
other.
just remembered one more that I cried in. Okay, no judgments. Well, actually, a lot of people cried in this one. Inside Out. I cried when they're all
I didn't
hugging
cry
each
that
other.
much though.
I cried once.
I
Oh,
expected
but
a
I
little
they're
I
all
more.
could
hugging
cry in
each
Tarzan.
Oh my
When,
God,
oh
yeah.
my god, I won't even.
But when they're all hugging each other and it's playing the emotions, it's playing all their
No,
memories.
Up.
Oh.
Up always makes me
yeah.
cry
Up
too.
makes me
though.
cry too.
Mhm. Nope, that's true.
There's so many.
That's true.
Or Monsters Inc. when she says kitty and then he has to leave.
Ew, no.
Or Finding Nemo when he's on the ground. Boy, Pixar really messes me
I
up.
know, right? Yeah, no. Listen, Magic says, okay, every Disney movie has made me cry.
Yeah, but mainly Baby Mine for
No
sure.
kidding, guys. Disney just has a way to bring it out of you. Just pull it out of you.
Yeah, they just rip it all out. And I'm like,
And they
I'm not
stomp
trying to
all
feel.
over
I'm
you
not
by
trying to
killing
feel.
a character.
Always catch
Pinocchio's
my
pretty
feels.
emotional too.
Oh, true.
Yeah. Okay, next question is asked by the Disney Wizard. If you could spend the day at Disneyland with any celebrity, doesn't matter who it is, any celebrity, who would it be and why? I said if it's any, then that means dead or alive, right? So I would say Walt, of course.
What? I didn't know we could do
I
that.
wouldn't want to hang. Like,
Hey, the question is any. So that's how I took
but they
it.
can't any like that.
Guys,
Okay, well,
any
then
means
obviously
any, right? If I
Walt.
could choose anybody,
Well,
it would
to
obviously
be.
be in
Walt.
with Walt in Disneyland.
This is my turn to answer.
Wait, but can you pick at least one that's alive?
I said Walt and Elvis.
Okay, Elvis isn't alive either.
Oh, he
so-
alive.
Elvis is definitely alive.
Who else? Who else would you pick?
And
that is
Walt's alive too. He's alive in Disney. Like everywhere you look in Disneyland, he's there.
Next time I see a statue, I'm gonna be like,
alive? Is that really?
He comes to life. His statue comes to life when everybody leaves.
I'm never
just like
walking
Toy
past
Story.
that statue.
Oh, why would you say that? That's scary. No, just go to Pirates. Apparently, he's buried in there. So
No.
Oh yeah, true.
I honestly, there isn't a single living celebrity that I love that. Oh, wait a minute. I take that back. Tom Hanks.
Ooh, I was
Oh,
like,
I love Tom
I was like,
Hanks.
wait,
I love
where are
Tom
you going
Hanks.
with this?
So, okay, I guess, okay.
me.
Dead or no longer here, Walt and Elvis. Living, Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks, that's pretty cool.
Me, I would want to hang out with the whole cast of Stranger Things. Who wouldn't? They're all awesome.
Millie Bobby Brown.
And most of them are my age, so that helps.
That would be fun. I guess that'd be fun for you.
That
Yeah.
would be very fun.
Can I say Chris Pratt?
We all know you were gonna say that.
Well, it would be cool to go on Guardians of the Galaxy with Chris Pratt
Is that
himself.
you?
Be like, wait, boo, wait, boo, wait, boo. What? What? That's you.
Yeah, I would not want to be a witness.
Oh, I know, right? Okay.
The second I'd be like, peace. Gotta go.
You don't even get on the ride anyways.
Exactly. I wouldn't want to be there. Alyssa knows what I'm talking about.
What?
Okay, next question. The Disney Wizard asks, what has been your favorite memory that you have made in the parks?
I'd say
I
mine
come
is
first. No,
Nisos is first.
I'm first.
Boy, then you
I
go
said
paragraph.
I think I enjoyed watching the Together Forever fireworks with our Disney fam the most. Just all of us standing there all together. It got me so emotional, and it was the first time we had just seen the show. Like that was our very first time, and all the emotions of us being there together, and we were surrounded by all the people we loved. Minus my dad, he had to go home. He had a headache, and it was really sad. But it was one of the best memories. Just like I look back and I just see like Disney MD, like Mike and Danielle, the Disney Wizard Joey, and like all like Fever Fam,
Fever
Fam,
Nina and,
Nina and
Disney
Eddie.
Wherever We Might Go, Disneyland Eddie,
Yeah.
28.
Just seeing everyone. I looked back for like a second and I just saw all of like and Natalie. Disneyland
Natalie,
Forbidden.
yes, Disneyland Forbidden
We just
Nights.
all like kind of crying, and I just looked at them and I'm like, wow, this is my Disney family, and it was just emotional.
It was pretty
It was
emotional.
emotional. I wouldn't have wanted to watch it with anyone else.
I agree. Together Forever fireworks.
Actually, sorry, really quick.
Rita was missing.
I was just gonna say, but I wish Alyssa and Magic, my best friend, and Rita were there. They were the only ones missing. I really wish.
Yes.
Well, I agree with everyone that was there, and it was an emotional show. I was, although very sad, partially crying because Rita, my dad, and Alyssa wasn't there. Because, I didn't have my sister and my dad and Rita right by my side.
Rita. We love our Auntie Rita.
Auntie Rita.
I have to agree with the girls. The Together Forever fireworks were pretty spectacular. I mean, we camped out, and we got front row, front and center, right in front of the castle, and just being able to experience it all with all of our Disney family. And yes, we were missing my husband, and that would have made it absolutely perfect if he would have been there.
Perfect.
But
why'd you have to get a migraine?
I know. Why you gotta get a migraine?
Boy, that's not his
but
fault.
it was literally, it was perfect. We had our Disney family, and then I had my actual family there. My niece, my nephew, his fiance, and my sister, they were there. And it was literally spectacular.
It was so emotional.
No joke. It was emotional. It was beautiful. And I mean, Disney just tugs at your heart. The animation on the castle, along with the music and the fireworks.
I just remember
don't give anything away.
Right when I said, when I looked back at them, I just remember thinking, this is what Disney is about.
Yes,
it is.
That's
100%.
what it should be about, and that's what it is always going to be about.
It almost felt like everything kind of disappeared in that moment, and you were just able to transport yourself in just the magic of Disney. And it was that's what made me cry the most, because it was a rough week, and it was a beautiful ending to that day, and I was just so thankful for it.
And Disney was the reason why we were all together anyways. So it's thank you, Disney. Literally Walt Disney himself. Thank you.
Yes.
And it just gets me emotional.
Agreed.
So good.
So that is it for this week's podcast questions. We appreciate all of you guys for submitting those questions this week, and we love you. And now we're going to get to our trivia winners.
Episode 7 trivia.
Thank you to everyone who participated.
And now here are our winners. In third place is OMG Marcus P.
Woo! Marcus!
Good job,
Marcus. And second place is Alyssa and Magic.
Yay!
Good job,
Boo.
Alyssa. Good job, my sister.
That's my boo.
And in first place is...
And this
I
week's
wonder
winner is... who could it be?
Who could it be?
The Disney Wizard.
Woo!
The Disney
Good job,
Wizard.
Joey.
Good job, Joey.
Ooh, big shocker.
Big shocker. I did not see
That's
that.
a huge shocker
Did not
right
see
there.
that coming, but good
He
job.
killed the
The
game this
internet is
week.
a wonderful place.
Good job to everybody who participated. We have so much fun with you guys. Our lives during the week are seriously a highlight for us. We have
It's
a
so
blast with you guys. It's
Always
so
fun.
fun. It's so fun. And then next week, we're all new week of trivia, and we will bring back Pictionary.
Woo! Don't miss out.
Don't
be
want to miss
embarrassing.
out on that. So thank you guys for joining us this week on our podcast and our live and our trivias this week. We will be live in the parks Tuesday for our Tuesday trivia. Tuesday's
All
trivia,
Disneyland.
though, will not be Pictionary. But it will be Disneyland trivia. So, Josiah Kaylin just says, you all seriously make my week so much more wonderful. Oh, thank you so much, Josiah.
You're so sweet.
Oh, you're so sweet. I'm live so high. One Resendez. Hi, One in Resendez. How are you doing? Love all you
Who
ladies
dat?
so much. Alyssa and Magic, thank you so much, babe. We love you
Love
too.
you.
Love you, Riley Boo.
So thanks again for joining us this week. We've had a great week, and we appreciate you all. We love you all.
Yes, we
Have
love
a
you guys.
wonderful weekend, and we'll see you guys all back Monday.
Yay!
Take care.
Woo! All right, great week.
Great week.
Amazing.
I'm hungry, so bye.
Will you be at the parks on Sunday? If yes.